Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. The New York Knicks come into this one after a win against the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, tough place to play on the road, and you just saw how comfortable they were shooting the basketball.
Amazing, Greg, that the hostile environment had zero effect. Instead, they embraced the challenge and absolutely shot lights out.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Dallas, Smith and Matthews in the backcourt. Doncic at the 3 and Dirk at the 4. And it's Jordan in at the 5. Now we're right around the halfway point of the season, Doris. This is often when we see the better teams really begin to shift gears and surge ahead.
Yeah, we certainly have a better feel for who the contenders might be. We still have a long way to go, obviously, and teams will have some lulls and then some high points, and you've got to be able to weather all of those things. But the reality is we have a greater understanding of who has the necessary offensive and defensive components to compete at a championship level.
Here's Hardaway, and it falls over the rim and in. Hardaway has got his first points in this one.
Well, don't get caught up in the long-range shooting. Hardaway Jr. has that in-between game. Really nice shot.
Now here is Smith, defended by Moutier. Nowitzki, the pass to Doncic. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Good on the shot. Now, here's Moutier. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And the pass to Sprewell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Mavericks on D. And Hardaway gets it to go.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr.? Looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Smith dishes to Jordan. Here's Doncic. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And it's 7 points for Luka Doncic.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Boy, that makes them 4 out of 5 to start this thing. They're finding very good shots early on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. I asked him about the challenge of playing against a team that's so smart and under control on offense, and he said they really do a terrific job of execution. No miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And since they're down 1-0 in the season series, they'll have to do that really well tonight.
Thanks for the report, David. So it's about one key area, guys, keeping the opposing field goal percentage to a minimum.
And, Kevin, that's not an easy task against an opponent that can shoot the ball as well as this team can.
Well, true, Greg, but they can do it as long as they're quick with their defensive help on the perimeter. And I think a key to that, communication.
Here's Moutier after Luka Doncic's bucket. Pass to Sprewell. Back to Moutier. Banked in off the glass.
Well, Emmanuel Moutier, that kind of shot will up your field goal percentage, gentlemen.
Smith on the wing, defended by Moutier. Doncic kicks to Nowitzki. Smith on the wing, 6 on the shot clock for 3. The shot that time, not on target. And New York the other way now. Here's Sprewell coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. Buries it down low.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
Now here is Smith. 17 points for him last game against Toronto.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points. Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Sprewell. Passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, he throws it down with such ease. That rim might as well be 8 feet off the ground.
Mavericks trailed by 3. Smith scanning the floor. And the 3 off target. The Knicks have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them.
Boy, Kev, how about Porzingis? Shrugs off the hit. That work in the weight room paying off already. You gotta love the time he's put in to make himself a challenge.
Barnes is checked in for Doncic. For the Dallas Mavericks, it's been a rough couple years, but Doris, you get the sense that this lull is just temporary.
And the reason you think that's because when they hit big time on Dennis Smith Jr., and overall, I think the arrow is pointing up with this organization.
Now, here is Smith, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's the teardrop. The kick out to Barnes. Dallas again missing. The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Sprewell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Sprewell's got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
Yeah, a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Yeah, I don't think they win without the productivity they got from their bench. That made the difference.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, the aggressiveness in the paint from Porzingis, putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers.
The thing about Porzingis, interesting guy beyond just basketball.
No doubt, Kev. I mean, here's a man who speaks 3 languages. He had a Carmelo Anthony jersey as a kid. He had a couple of Latvian rap songs written about him, and the guy's just getting started.
Now, here is Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Nowitzki outside. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. They'll take that every time.
Here's Sprewell. He has 6. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Dallas calls timeout. And Doris, to try and improve the flow of the games, teams now have fewer timeouts. Players have to be faster about retaking the court after stoppages. I'm assuming you're like me, all good things, right?
I agree, Kevin, and I think what people don't know is the impetus from this actually came from the coaches themselves. Rick Carlisle said, listen, we need to pick up the pace of play because we'd like our games to fit in a certain time frame. And listen, when you've got the leadership at the top in Adam Silver, who always makes clear that game flow is one of his focuses and that this is an entertainment medium and let's please our fans, you're going to make the right choices.
Deflects the pass. Knox lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Jordan finds Barea. Down low, and the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Boy, Nowitzki not known for his athleticism, but nice flush there.
The Knicks leading by 9. The pass to Burke. Some nice passing by New York here. Porzingis passes to Sprewell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for New York. And Dallas also making a switch. Mejri's checked in. Here's Robertson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Mejri. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, in that individual matchup, the rim is totally unprotected. He's just got too much size on him. Pass
to Knox. Here's Here's Sprewell, defended by Masih, hangs in the air, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Mavericks trailed by 10. Now Barea. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Barnes outside. That's tipped. But they recover it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Washington, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And, you know, I think New York, they are well beyond where we thought they'd be at this point in the season, making incredible strides and maintaining their momentum.
Sprewell, that's good.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
Here's Robertson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Barea kicks to Robertson. Barea looking for an opening. It's rebounded by New York.
Not the kind of strong finish it should have been. Something threw him off.
Knocks the pass to Sprewell. And here is Burke, defended by Masih. Passes it to Trier. Back to Vonleh. Now the pass to Burke. It's rebounded by Dallas. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Listen, Kev, this guy not an easy guy to rattle. Barnes finishing through contact for the +1.
The Knicks making a switch here. Dotson's checked in. And it's Burke with the ball for the Knicks. 9-point game. Dotson the pass to Sprewell. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. New York needs to get off a shot. Burke can't get it to go. Mavericks trailed by 9. Inside, Jordan lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Jordan's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
Now here's Burke. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Sprewell, the pass to Vonleh. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end. Here's
Barnes. He had 10 points in the win against Toronto. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. And now just a 5-point New York lead. Burke dishes to Vonleh. And Jordan sends it back. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Dotson the pass to Sprewell. 24 seconds left to play here in the first. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Burke. Mavericks trailed by 5. And here's Barea. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. He kicks it to Barnes. Ball's knocked loose. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Career for Dirk Nowitzki, but as he ages, he's...
Jay Kidd sort of tried all sorts of things when he was here. He was older, and, you know, he got massages right before the games, and the stretching and all that. Now I'm in the same shoes. You know, I do all that stuff now, and you almost do as much off the court as you practice on the court.
A lot lot goes into holding off Father Time, but Father Time, by the way, is undefeated.
Yeah, and retirement's something he's considered for a few summers now, but he's making the most of his Hall of Fame career, savoring every last minute.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
I think their play calling has been exceptional. They've played with purpose, and they've played with aggressiveness.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, Doncic and Barnes are the forward pair. J.J. Barea is out there with Robertson, and it's Masih in at the center position. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against the Hornets was outstanding. He finished with 51 points and also found a lot of open guys with a big assist total. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that high, it takes a while to cool down.
I think that's the kind of game that carries over, and he'll have every chance to do it because I've got to believe he's their #1 option.
Here's Robertson after the made shot from Sprewell. Here's Masih. It's deflected, and they get it back. Tries yet again. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Masih's got his second basket of the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success. And you look at J.J. Barea and how he's played over the years, has always been a spark plug for a team off the bench. Just plays with energy and creativity no matter the situation.
Cantor, he's checked in for the Knicks. The Mavericks also with a sub. Dennis Smith, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That is his first foul of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Wesley Matthews checked in for Dallas. Hardaway passes to Sprewell. Here's Cantor. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And with Barea and what he brings to the table, Greg, he also takes care of the ball.
A lot of guards who are bench threats can get a little sloppy or careless with the ball. And Barea has been upping his assists and cutting his turnovers the last few seasons, still finding ways to be effective even after a decade in the league. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Smith. Lays it up off the glass. Smith's got his first points of the night.
Well, there's a level of concentration required on the interior, and Dennis Smith Jr. more than up to the task.
Here's Sprewell, covered by Smith. Sprewell, that's good.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Mavericks trailed by 7. Doncic with it. He had 16 points in the win against Toronto.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
And so here is New York following the three-point attempt by Wesley Matthews. Pass to Sprewell. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now, here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game.
The Knicks making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Dallas. Here's Ntilikina. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it to Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
Well, this is Enes Kanter's comfort zone. At the rack in a hurry.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. You know, Greg, it's amazing that Doncic, at his age, could already have such a complete offensive game.
I mean, a terrific skill set. In Europe, Doncic spent plenty. It really forces the D out wide and opens things up in the middle.
Now, here is Smith. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. And Ennis Cantor picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Porzingis. And now a 12-point Knicks lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Doncic kicks to Barnes. Over Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 14-5 run here. To the inside. Here's Sprewell. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 14. Now, here's Doncic. Defense is right there. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up for the Knicks. Trier, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Moutier in for Frank Ntilikina. Of course, when you look at point guards now, lots of combo skills, but there aren't as many guys with the pass-first mindset maybe that we've seen in the past.
Right, and it's a great point, Kevin, because increasingly you've got to be able to have guys at all 5 positions who are willing to score, or it certainly enhances your ability to win. If you are a pass-first mindset and really put scoring at a secondary level of importance, you've got to do it at such a high level. And I'm talking about guys like Rajon Rondo, Ricky Rubio, Lonzo Ball. All are men who have such a high degree of passing acumen that they can take a step back scoring-wise and still affect winning.
Great examples. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Well, when people talk about Harrison Barnes, Doris, everyone will tell you he's one of the most poised and thoughtful players in the league.
I think some of that was on display during his tenure with the Golden State Warriors. And with this present organization, they basically said, we need you to be a more vocal leader. And he's accepted that challenge.
Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Raptors. Doncic kicks to Smith. To Barnes, and the call will be against Emmanuel Moutier. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And though some were skeptical of the contract Harrison Barnes signed, he's lived up to it. Not an elite player yet, but is emerging on a franchise caliber level and continues to improve and is strong and consistent really on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Moutier. Sprewell, the pass to Moutier. And he's good on the 3-ball. Moutier's got 5 points so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Nowitzki for 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And great with Barnes, beyond what he does on the floor, he does everything right off the floor.
Yeah, I mean, this organization just loves his intangibles and demeanor as a leader. Incredible work ethic that allows him to keep refining his game. Still very young and is growing into the player this team hoped he'd be.
Now, here's Doncic after the miss from Sprewell. And Doncic gets it to go.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
Angelo Gaddi.
And getting the kind of attention you'd expect for a player having the kind of season he's having.
A great all-star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Mavericks making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Yep, it counts. Nowitzki's got 5 points in the quarter.
Always the size advantage. The great timing as well from Dirk Nowitzki.
Out left to the wing and stolen by Barnes. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Barnes. Now just a 5-point Knicks lead. New York shooting the ball with incredible accuracy, 68% so far. Here's Knox, covered by Barnes. Here's Sprewell, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Smith outside. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. It's taken away by Smith. Passes it to Barnes. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. And that's now 17 points for Harrison Barnes. Now here's Moutier. 5 points in the game. Sprewell, that's good.
I think you could see early on that he was really with a rhythm and flow tonight, and now he's really starting to take off.
Smith outside. On the wing, Barnes. And the shot is long. The Knicks leading by 7. Three-pointer. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
You can see the improving court awareness of Emmanuel Moutier, having an understanding for when to find his guys.
Doncic with it. He's against Porzingis, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure a thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds.
Trier passes to Sprewell. Good work there as it goes. Sprewell's got 27.
I love this approach. Despite the lead, still attacking, adding fuel to the fire.
They are absolutely relentless right now, Greg. There's no end in sight. They are going for it.
Chalk up 2 there. Here's Doncic. 14 points for him. Got a piece of it. Barnes looking around. Smith kicks to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for New York. Trey Burke comes in for Moutier. Robertson, he's checked in for Dallas. Barea comes in for Smith. And the pass to Robertson. Clock at 6. With some arc. Here's Nowitzki. Got a hand on it. Pass to Trier. A 3-ball. And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And New York making a change here. Dotson's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Mejri's checked in. Barea, the pass to Doncic. Jordan at the elbow. Shoots over Burke. The shot by Jordan, no good.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
And the basket by Knox.
Gentlemen, this guy goes from good three-point shooter to great when you give him that kind of space.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the Mavericks were ecstatic when Dennis Smith Jr. fell to them with the 9th pick of the 2017 draft. For a team in need of athleticism and size at the point guard, it's been a hand-and-glove fit. The 6'3" Smith has a 48-inch vertical, one of the highest ever measured.
A terrific young player, an elite NBA athlete. David, that's for sure. Good stuff, thanks. Here's Dotson. Following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Burke kicks to Dotson. To the inside. Mejri with the steal. Here's Robertson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Barea. just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by New York. Sprewell's got 5 rebounds tonight. And so it's the New York Knicks. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks. Rick, what do you not like about how your team is playing so far?
Well, we weren't into it. We missed the block out. We were taking a couple of bad shots. So we just need to refocus. Key in this game, we got to take away their open jump shots and threes, and we got to rebound.
Rick, thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
Well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them and really few forced shots here so far.
I think, Greg, we're seeing a couple things. Terrific play calling, unselfish nature, and quality shooting. That makes for good offense.
Conley's out there with Porzingis. Then it's D. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Moutier in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now, here's Doncic. Outside Matthews. Sinks the triple. And one thing Rick Carlisle is known for is his accountability.
Right, and that extends to himself as much as it does the players who play for him. Listen, if this guy makes the wrong play call, he is going to make sure you know about that. And I think that's an approach you see from the top down in this organization.
A pull-up. Porzingis with the rebound. And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. To the middle. Here's Sprewell. Hardaway passes to Sprewell. Out to Hardaway. From outside, off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 12. Smith finds Matthews. Here's Nowitzki. Smith outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. That's good from Nowitzki on the assist by Smith. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, 3-ball is one of Nowitzki's favorite tools in the arsenal, and it's borderline unblockable given his size.
Here's Sprewell. He's got 27. Down low. Banked in off the glass. 11 points for Porzingis.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
And the first one drops. Enes Kanter's checked in for Noah Vonleh. He hits both from the stripe. Mavericks trailed by 13. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Nowitzki kicks to Doncic. No good on that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Outside Hardaway. Here's Sprewell. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And the Mavericks call time here. Nice game. Great performance by D.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint. He is what you get.
There's no doubt. This is a guy who understands his role, knows he's got to give you quality minutes, and that's what they expect from him.
Hardaway against Matthews, and Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway's got 8 points.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Smith dishes to Jordan. Now Doncic, 14 points for him. To the paint, Nowitzki. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Moutier passed to Sprewell. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Smith. He kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Jordan. And here is Doncic. Floats one up. Smith outside, down low, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on Enes Kanter.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul.
Ntilikina, he's checked in for New York. And so here is New York. Out to the right wing, to the paint. Here's Sprewell. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Can't leave anyone uncovered around Ntilikina. He is so adept at exploiting situations like that.
It's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Doris, when you look at Frank Ntilikina, the first thing that might strike you is how long his arms really are.
Right, that wingspan in the 7'1" mark. And I'll tell you what you like is that Ntilikina really knows how to use that length to his advantage on the defensive end.
Now, here is Smith. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Smith's got his second bucket of the night. Moutier kicks to Porzingis. That one goes. Counted. And the Knicks lead by 20.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
It's deflected.
I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
And Jordan sends it back. Doncic passes to Nowitzki, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Nowitzki's got 7 now in this quarter.
I'll tell you, he's been one area they haven't had to worry about tonight. He's been scoring at will.
Here's Sprewell, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Sprewell's got 31 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here is Smith. Another 3 for Dallas.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
New York leading by 17. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Sprewell, defended by Nowitzki. Just 5 on the clock. Moutier, no good. Mavericks trail by 17. Smith with it. Hardaway picks him up. The kick out to Matthews. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And it's 6 points for Wesley Matthews.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's Ntilikina. New York moving it around. Here's Sprewell, defended by Nowitzki. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Dallas.
Well, you have got to love the versatility of Kristaps Porzingis. Unbelievable shooting touch at 7'3", can also be a monster on the defensive end. Good luck, future of the NBA.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Trier, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Trey Burke subbed in for Emmanuel Moutier. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Measury, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Barnes comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Robertson, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Barea subbed in for Dennis Smith. Here's Robertson, and the dunk by Robertson.
The athleticism from Andre Robertson. My goodness, power at the cup.
Burke kicks to Nilikina. Here's Sprewell, guarded by Barea. The Knicks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Both free throws good from Sprewell. Mavericks trailed by 16. Here's Robertson. Barea kicks to Robertson. Now here's Barea. Burke covering. But they'll get another chance.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
The Mavericks have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And collectively about 73% as a unit right now.
Knox, he's checked in for New York. Sprewell, and that one is stuffed right through.
This is what he does for this team. Provides consistent scoring that helps them get the lead and keep it.
And so it's Barea with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. 15-point game. Barnes outside. Launches a three. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got assist number 7 for him tonight. New York's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Burke finds Porzingis. Here's Sprewell, defended by Mejri, and it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Both free throws good from Sprewell. Mavericks trailed by 14. And here's Barea. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Barnes kicks to Doncic. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Conley's checked in. Here's Trier. Burke with it. Over Barea. Got a piece of it. Launches it. Robertson can't hit. New York leading by 12. Here's Trier. There's the pass to Sprewell. Kicks it to Vonleh. Here's Sprewell. It's deflected. Here's Robertson. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession.
Hey, we're not seeing the best quarter by this guy, and he's lost his feel a little bit.
Burke looking over the floor. Inside. And they pick up 2. Sprewell's got 39.
Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire underneath this guy.
Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. Back to Barea. Pass to Mejri. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Barea's got assist number 8 here in this one already. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Now, here's Burke. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Vonleh. And the dunk by Vonleh.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Yeah, you know, they may have gotten the feeling he would dish it off, but he had a surprise for them.
14 feet away. Knicks with the rebound.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right, perfect contest in that instance, Greg, making it really hard on the shooter to have any kind of space at all.
Sprewell got a piece of it. And now Barea running the floor all by himself. finished off the break.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Sprewell, covered by Barnes. Knox misses. Mavericks trailed by 12. Barnes passes to Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Porzingis with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Moutier's got it. On the floor for Dallas. Inside pairing is Dirk and Jordan. Smith and Matthews in the backcourt. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position.
And this is why people believe Porzingis is a long-term star in the NBA. He can carry a team for long stretches.
Matthews goes in. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 6th assist on the night. The Knicks leading by 11. Moutier passes to Sprewell. Lays it up off the glass. Sprewell's got 41.
This guy's trying to close this game out in style. He's not going to stop attacking until he's sure this win is in the books.
Smith dishes to Jordan. Hardaway against Barnes. In the corner, Smith with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, this is a quick and decisive offensive player who's not afraid of contact. Love Tim Hardaway Jr. accepting the contact. And guys, it's been a little bit of an interesting journey for Tim Hardaway Jr., right? He gets drafted by the Knicks, traded after 2 seasons, then goes back to New York on a monster free agent deal.
Lonley's checked in for Ntilikina. Jordan kicks to Smith. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. And Matthews gets it to go. Well, Doris, when you think about Hardaway's future, sky's the limit if he can stay healthy.
Right, a high-energy guy, gets after it every possession, willing to sacrifice his body, very much the way his dad played. That's the only way he knows how to play.
Sprewell, that's good.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
Now here's Barnes, guarded closely. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, this is what you want to do on the screen and roll. Barnes on time and on point with that pass.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hat. And it's blocked by Jordan. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Dallas. They trail by 14. He dishes it to Matthews. That's tipped. Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, it's deflected. Porzingis finds Hardaway. The Mavericks pull it in. Jordan's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Matthews against Hardaway. Impressive fadeaway right there. And it's 13 points for Wesley Matthews.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Here's Sprewell, covered by Smith, to the inside. Vonleh down low. He's working on Nowitzki. The shot by Vonleh, no good. Smith outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. When Dennis Smith Jr. gets going, Doris, you can just see the explosiveness he has.
Oh, Kev, I mean, I'll tell you, the burst is amazing. And what I like is he will dunk over any player, and if necessary, dunk through a player.
Moutier passes to Sprewell. Out to Hardaway. And he gets it to go from the high post. And the Knicks lead by 12.
Well, how pretty is the shooting form of Hardaway Jr.? This guy is on point.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Smith outside. The tray nailed from three-point land. Smith's got it back down to within single digits for the Mavs. The Knicks have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Moutier kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Sprewell. Down low, here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, here is Smith. Nowitzki outside. Outside Matthews. The three from Barnes. It's rebounded by New York. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Now Smith. To the paint. Here's Matthews. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 7th assist in the game.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's Sprewell, covered by Smith. Here's Vonleh, and the dunk by Vonleh.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating all game at a high level.
It's just so great to see ball movement like this, and he is excellent at getting his teammates involved.
Dallas calls timeout.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, D.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Inside, Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Mavericks trailed by 11. Smith kicks to Nowitzki. Over Porzingis. Nowitzki's shot is no good. .151 left to play in the final quarter. Moutier looking around. Passes to Knox. He's off on that one. Dallas has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Matthews. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Knocks the pass to Sprewell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Sprewell's got 45 points. Mavericks trailed by 13. Doncic kicks to Nowitzki. Over Porzingis. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Knicks.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for D.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling. And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
No, I'm pretty sure this one's going on my highlight reel, guys. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Great game, guys. AI, you got a second?
Yeah, what's up, Charlie?
Guys in the studio have a few questions for you.
All right.
Hey, Shaq here. As a team, you controlled the pace tonight, seized the advantage, never really let them back in it. What was your collective mindset while trying to protect that lead?
Well, we wanted to make sure we kept the work rate really high, you know. We didn't allow ourselves to feel comfortable. Closing out games in the NBA, man, it's never easy. As soon as you take your foot off the pedal, that lead disappears. So credit to our guys for staying focused and not letting that happen.